found you. I I finally found you. I knew it. I knew you'd come back to me. It was only a matter of time, a matter of centuries, and just a teensy bit of patience. But I finally have you again. Oh, my dear muse, don't look so confused. It's me. Surely you remember. You don't? No, no, no. That's all right. It's been so long after all, lifetimes even. But I'll remind you. I'll remind you of everything. I will make sure you never forget our love, our bond that is forever eternal, immortal as I am and as you once were. Your eyes, they haven't changed a bit. Still just as bright, just as kind. And your voice, your laughter that I adore so much. I've dreamt of it every night since you fell from my arms. It's been so lonely since then, since that night. The one where you thought you could leave me alone. You don't know what it's like to be apart for so long, to search for you again and again. Oh, how lonely I've been these past centuries, forced to endure eternal loneliness because of you. But I can never blame you for that. I can never hate you for your own kindness to someone like me. My beloved muse, how I've missed you so. But now you're here. You're safe with me in my arms. I'll never let you go. We're together, just like we always should have been. You're so perfect, just like you've always been. You always were. My beloved muse. Mine. All mine. You're, mhm. You're calling me crazy. I was crazy once, a long while ago. It seems even being immortal doesn't prevent your mind from breaking. You made a promise to me, you know. You promised that we'd find each other again. You swore that no matter how many lives, no matter how many faces you wore or the tongue you spoke, no matter how much time passed, you swore you'd wait for me. But that's all right. It's fine because it's you, after all. Maybe you just need a little push, a gentle nudge to jog that memory of yours. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember us, won't you? Please, please, please. I can't be alone again. Even if you're here with me physically, you still aren't here, and I need you. I can only live with you. Please don't doom me any more than you already have, my muse. My my beloved muse. Oh, my darling muse, won't you love me once more? Hold me in your embrace and whisper sweet nothings into my ear as we dance beneath the stars as we once did. Oh, my dear muse, don't look so nervous. I would never hurt you. Not my beloved muse. But these little forgetful spells of yours, they're nothing to worry about. We'll fix it together, one step at a time, even if I have to wait eternity just for you to truly come back to me. So long as you're by my side, that's all I can ask for. Oh, come on now. You can't run from me. You don't want to, do you? You don't really want to leave me all alone again? I've waited for so long. Centuries of silence, lifetimes of searching. Every face I've seen, every mortal I've touched. None of them were you. Countless souls I have destroyed in hopes to see you once again. Gods who have fallen at my mercy due to the sheer disrespect they laid upon us. Do you know how maddening that is? to look at the world and know that it has moved on without you. Know that the only reason you've ever been able to see the world is because your beloved decides to sacrifice their own immortality just for you. I'm sorry. Mm, Actually, no, I'm not. You're the one who broke our promise after all. You swore to find me, to wait for me, and yet here we are. You still don't know who I am, do you? Hmm? Are you really just going to stay quiet? You won't even look at me. My honesty that unrecognizable, that you can only see me as some kind of monster. Oh, I see how it is. You're scared. That's alright, my beloved muse. Fear is natural. But this isn't the first time you've looked at me like this, is it? Don't answer that. Or maybe do. At least then you would actually say something and I could hear your pretty little voice again. Do you remember the first time you saw me? Back in that gilded hall so many lifetimes ago. You were so kind to me. Even when they called me a monster, called me the stained immortal, even when the gods cast me aside like I was nothing. You stood by me. You saved me when no one else would. And yet, here you are now, pretending you don't even know me, turning your back on me when I need you most, when I finally found you. Answer me already. Why don't you remember anything? Why don't you remember your promise? Remember me, my beloved muse. I hate you so much. Surely you've had some grudge against me, right? Why else would you curse me like this? Giving your immortality to me as though it was an act of kindness, but really, you just wanted me to suffer for eternity while you reincarnate without a care in the world. Well, that was it, wasn't it? You. Oh, my sweet muse. Are you trying to run again? You know you can't, right? Not from me. But why would you want to? Running from the one you were so desperate to save, so desperate you allowed yourself to die for me. Oh, there it is, that look. Fear mixed with pity. Do you think you're clever wearing that mask in front of me? I can see you, my muse. I can see through you. That cute little expression was the same you gave me last time. I was naive enough to believe you were actually trying to help me. Not this time, though. Please, don't make me beg. Haven't I suffered enough? Every god who laughed at me, every soul who dared to speak your name as if they knew you, they've all been silenced. But you're here now. Doesn't that mean something? Doesn't that make it all worth it? Do you want me to prove it to you? Prove that we're meant to be together? Oh, you'd hate me for that, wouldn't you? You'd say I'm cruel, heartless. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm doing this for you. Look at me. Look at me. These hands. These hands have only ever longed to hold you again, to caress your skin and praise how perfect their beloved muse is, to skim their fingers through your hair as we beg the stars to hear our pleas and desires. Our desire. Our desire. To be together until the end. But if they need to be, these hands must remind you, then so be it. Do you see? Do you see what you've done to me? My body, my perfect immortal body, and that you allowed me to keep, it's breaking under the weight of your absence. This is what eternity without you feels like. It's like I have to force my soul under constant stress so it would break apart as the seams. But now I couldn't care any less. This mess of mine is all your fault, all caused by your own actions of so-called kindness. But it's fine because you're here now and you'll remember, won't you? You'll remember that I want to do this for you, for us, my muse, my sweet beloved muse. Your mind may not remember, but your heart will, just like mine. See, isn't it beautiful? Beating in my hands, proof that some part of me still loves you, even after you betrayed me. Put my heart back in my chest. My beloved muse, my heart holds all my feelings for you. The pleasure and misery that makes me hate and love and hate you again. No, don't cry over it. It's nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Again and again. This is just a small price for your love. Pain and pleasure, hope and despair, they're all beneath me now. Being without you for so long, it makes me wish you're a bit kinder and let me go nicely. You want me to let you go? Oh, but where's the fun in that, my muse? I should be grateful for being saved, shouldn't I? I've been much too cruel after all. Being able to see you again, I should be happy. I would hate myself if I was the one who forgot everything. All I'm trying to do is make sure that you keep your promise to me. Is that so wrong? To make sure such an innocent and untainted being such as yourself still abides by their morals? Fine. If you don't want to be compliant like a good little muse and tell me the truth, then I'll make you, even if I have to carve your memories back into your own heart. You really expect me to believe it was genuine altruism that made you give away your immortality? I wonder what you're hiding from me, my muse. It's alright. I'll find out sooner or later, even if I must carve out your tongue just so you can't lie anymore. I love you, my beloved muse, and soon enough, you'll remember just how much you love me.